Rabbonim. And it's going to be the Hilula here on Bet Tammuz, the 2nd of Tammuz, of a really great Algerian rabbi. His name was Rabbi Yosef ben Walid, Zeche Tzadik Libracha. He was actually born back in English year 1830. We call that Hey Ta Kuf Tzadik in Hebrew. And he passed away in the year 1906. He was around 76 years of age on Bet Tammuz, respectively. It's actually very interesting. He was actually born in the area of Tetuan, a place we've spoken about before, which is, I think, in the Tangier area of northern Moroccan of modern day. What's very, very interesting, his father was great Rabbi Yitzchak ben Walid, who's spoken about before. He was a famous Kabbalist himself and one of the great rabbis of Morocco. He was also an Av Bet Din, his father was, and was a rabbi of the congregation of Tatu'un for 40 years and wrote many books, including Bayom Yitzchak. I believe we did a video on him, if I'm not mistaken, on the great Chacham himself. So his father was Rabbi Yitzchak, who was a rabbi of the city. He would actually get married himself to Rabbanit Rika, who was, I believe, the daughter of Rabbi Baruch Lazari. And it's very interesting. He actually learned by his father, Rabbi Yitzchak, and also the Rabbi Shmuel Bar Gila, a very, very great rabbi over there. And I think it was in the year Hey Taf Reish Lamed, I think after his father passed away, Rabbi Yitzchak, he actually, I think he went into the area of Oran. I think that is based in Algeria. He learned in yeshiva called Bezot Le Yehuda. Very, very great yeshiva over there. And he was, I think it was actually, this yeshiva itself was sustained by another famous rabbi, Rabbi Yehuda Hassan, very, very famous rabbi from the North African, very famous person, famous rabbi and the Gvir from that specific territory of the great area of North Africa. And then afterwards, he studied there actually with another great rabbi, Rabbi HaKohen, David HaKohen Sgel, another great rabbi that we spoke about only about a month ago, who was another great area and was part of the High Court of Bet Din and the judge in Oran in Algeria, respectively. They worked together over there. It's actually interesting. He actually worked also as a merchant, because I don't think he actually took money for the rabbinic roles that he put on, respectively. Very interesting. He was part of many, many different halakhic debates that took place among the great judges of that specific area. He was very, very well known across the entire area, across the spectrum. He corresponded with many great rabbis, including Rabbi Chaim a very, very great rabbi. He was also an Av Bet Din over there, respectively. The great Chacham was, and that was one of the rabbis. And also another great Rabbi Chaim Belayich. And also, he was actually happened to be the rabbi of Tel Massan. Tel Massan is an area in the northern Algeria in modern day also. He also was corresponding with Harab Avram and Kaveh, another great rabbi also who was a darshan, a Posek Halacha, famous Posek Halacha inside the Algerian territories also, who was, I think, the rabbi actually of Al-Maschar area also. Also, he was in very close contact and correspondence with Harab Mordechai ben Jo, a very, very great, or John, a very great rabbi who was a Moret Tzedek and the Av Bet Din also of Tangier, respectively, in Morocco. Also, the rabbi of Tangier was a very, very great place. Also, I think in the northern part, if I'm not mistaken. He wrote great books. He wrote a lot of chidushim, writings and teachings on the Torah, Nevi'im and Ketuvim. We call that Tznach, respectively. He wrote on the Gemara itself and Peskei Halacha, which was, I think, on the 4 sections of the Shulchan Aruch, respectively. He started writing chidushim on very, very different chidushim on many, many different Torah topics. Also, I think after he passed away in the year Tafresh Samach Vav, which we call 1906, respectively, I believe many of the books had been. At that stage in time, I believe his writings itself were transferred to other rabbis to be published. I think Rabbi Yitzchak Ashkenazi, another famous rabbi over there, who was actually a rabbi, I think, in Jerusalem itself, passed away in the year 1915, had these books published and arranged inside the books, and I think it was called, the book itself, Shlomo The book itself was called the Shemot Yosef, and it was approved by many of the rabbis in Palestine and of the North African territories, especially Algeria, I believe, also Morocco. Also, the book was printed also in a second edition by Rabbi Shlomo Dayan, who was also the rabbi of the Western congregation in Jerusalem, and was also a member of the Knesset, if I'm not mistaken, of Shas in the 12th Knesset, respectively. Also, that is very interesting. Also, so his books was, even after his passing, through different great rabbis, they ordered that it would be printed. They made it printed and very much well learned over afterwards. And it's actually interesting. Yeah, so that's very, very interesting also. So he passed away in 1906. So we're talking about 118 years ago from the time of recording this. The great rabbi himself. Please watch over the video I did also on his father. I believe I did a video on Rabbi Yitzchak ben Walid. Also, we did a couple of months back. And it's a hilul here of Rabbi Yosef ben Walid, the great rabbi of Algeria. Here on Bet Tammuz. Wishing you all a great day. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've covered a lot of rabbis already, about 280 rabbis. I'm just looking now as we speak at the Sefer Shemot Yosef, which was printed in his name. And I'll try and put on the thumbnail, respectively, a picture of the great Torah work over here also. So wishing you all a great day.